Hey, I'm Bill Marion. This is A Nose for Life. And unless you live on Mars, that's right. Election upset. Donald Trump won the election. Shocked me. I mean, it shocked me. I've been saying for 8 years there's no way anybody can beat Hillary Clinton. And wasn't a huge Hillary fan. I'll admit that. Not a big Hillary fan. But at the same time, I just didn't think anybody could beat her. Name recognition alone. Of course, then again, Donald Trump's got a lot of name recognition as well. But I still didn't think that Donald could beat Hillary Clinton. It's kind of crazy. But so now that he's won, what exactly does that mean? I can't say that I'm exactly a political pundit, but I do love politics, and I've studied and watched politics my entire life. It's a passion of mine. So during the election, I listened to Donald Trump over and over again talk about things, some things that I just didn't think possible and still don't. And some of those things have to be addressed. But I really want to know what you think Donald Trump has to do to be a good president. And we have to get our conspiracies right. Leading up to the election, people like Alex Jones and Drudge, I'm fans of Alex Jones, big fan of Alex Jones. But the way it was painted leading up to the election is that the election was essentially over, that the globalists and the elitists had it all rigged. But from what I can tell, from what I can see, what I watched until 4 o'clock in the morning this morning, and what I can tell is that no democracy won, is that it was a very fair election. And maybe that is due in part because of the work that people like Alex Jones and Drudge, that they did, exposing things that I know that the spin can be put that way. Or maybe democracy works a lot better than we think. And again, I'm a huge Alex Jones fan. It's nothing personal, Alex Jones or Drudge, but maybe America spoke last night, and maybe that's all it takes anytime. Maybe the real conspiracy is slothfulness and laziness on the American people of voicing exactly what it is that they want from their government. And I would love it if you would comment below, share this video, subscribe, of course, because I think that's a good conversation, because there was a whole lot of information that was put out during the election. And the first thing was a wall that has to be manned. It's 1,000 miles, thousands of miles long. This thing's probably $1 trillion project, and Trump said that he was going to get Mexico to pay for it. Now listen, I'm not going to make any bones about it. I voted for Trump because I'm not a Hillary fan. That's just the bottom line. That's just the truth. I hope that you don't unsubscribe or, change channels just because I said that. This is an honest conversation. This is a challenge. What's Donald Trump going to do now? He's got to make that happen. And he's promised to overturn Obamacare, which is something that I'm really hoping that it happens. Now, I know a lot of people are insured now that weren't insured before Obamacare. And so Trump has to be able to end Obamacare as well as preserve the insurance for people who are covered now that weren't covered prior to Obamacare. How's he going to pull that off? This is going to be very interesting. So let's say you're President Trump, even if you didn't vote for him, even if you didn't like him. Where do you start? Where do you put all your focus? Where do you put all of your energy? And he will never have the excuse that he had a divided Congress. The Republicans did amazing last night, and that too shocked me. I missed this by 1,000 miles. I'm glad I did, but I missed it by 1,000 miles. So Trump has everything in his corner. Where does he start? And the reason why this is such an interesting question is this. There's another candidate that a few years ago had everything going for him when he was elected. And this election is proving that president, that would be President Obama, is proving to be sort of a rebuke of his administration. And President Obama in 2008, especially by 2010, had everything in the world going for him. Everything. And some would say that he squandered it on Obamacare. So what would President-elect Trump have to do to not squander this momentum? And perhaps you could even say mandate. Tell me, I'd love to know. Share it in the comments. Share this video with your friends. Let's get a conversation going and see what Trump has to do to be successful. Thank you for watching. I'm Bill Marion. This is A Nose for Life. Help us build this channel and subscribe and click that like button. Thanks.